the Gabba, Tubby, has, for the first time in 43 years, will not host the first test match of an Ashes series next year. So we've done the scheduling 13 months in advance. What do you make of this decision?
Well, first I was going to talk about the 3-3-4, but we'll move on
We'll get to that. It can't be at the top of the show.
Look, we've seen this over the last few summers. There's no doubt there's been a changing of the guard in terms of where venues sit. The Gabba at the moment is, well, it needs a revamp. There's no doubt about that. It needs either updating or replacing, and that's going to be, I suppose, part of Queensland government's thoughts with the Olympics coming up there in 2032, how they're going to do something with the Gabba or replace it, I don't really know. But there's lots of discussion up there at the moment what's going to happen there. But the Gabba at the moment, as I said, is a tired venue. And you've got now Optus Stadium over in Perth, brand new, purpose-built sporting stadium. You've got the Adelaide Oval, which has had a great revamp a few seasons ago, which looks terrific. You've got the MCG and you've got the SCG. You've got two traditional cricket grounds. So at the moment, you'd probably say the Gabba is number 5 at the moment. And if you look ahead to what's happening down in Tasmania, they've got an AFL side down there now. They're talking about a big venue down there. You can just about bet that the Tasmanian Cricket Association, they'll be lobbying Cricket Australia to say, hey, in 2028, I think it is, that stadium's going to be built. We've now got a big venue down here. We're going to want a test match. So I think it's going to create a lot of competition within the venues for test matches in the future, which is going to be great for Cricket Australia, but obviously put the Gabba and Queensland cricket under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, interesting. With that Tassie Stadium coming in, you're going to think in 2028 they're going to be pushing hard, Tubby, for premier events. So it could mean a future with no test matches up there. Well,
it could. There's no doubt about it. As I said, it's probably good news for cricket in general that you're going to have this competition, because after you've signed your TV rights as a sport, your next way of making income is sponsorship and gate receipts. So the bigger the gate, the more people you can get in, the more bums on seats, the more chance you've got of making more money. And that's all part of the commercial side of sport. So this competition is going to be great for Cricket Australia.
Tubbs, a Queensland with no test match. That's, I mean, the Gabba, you talk about the Gabba, that's just the ground, but the actual state of Queensland not having a test match is just, I couldn't believe that happening.
Yeah, it would be hard to see that happen. But as I said, the Tasmanians will turn around and say, well, hang on a minute, we haven't had a test match down here for years. We don't get one every year.
Yeah.
So why, now we've got this wonderful stadium and we're talking 2028 or beyond here, they're going to start saying, well, hang on, but we've got a great stadium down here and we don't get test matches, why not? That's going to, and I know ACT cricket, the capital of Australia, Canberra, they've always wanted a test match as well. So there's more and more state bodies, now territories, who wanting quality cricket, and test match cricket is still, to me, the highest quality of cricket.